welcome back, guys. So today I'm actually really excited for this video. Today is sponsored by Green Spoon. And we are doing a Christmas baking, let's get in the mood for Christmas. This is something, maybe it's a bit of a coping mechanism, I don't know. But since living away from my family where we used to be super close, I've taken every year now, I take my family's recipes or what we would normally bake at Christmas time and do it myself. And try not to eat it all, which means I have to give some to the neighbors, that's for sure. And got my Christmas shirt on. So let's get to it. Also, stay tuned in this video because there's a giveaway and hopefully some of you guys are going to be able to receive some vouchers for Christmas, kind of help out with the holiday costs and baking and prepping food for all of the family. So I think it's a really cool, unique thing to do, and thanks to Green Spoon for letting us do that. Okay, we're gonna start off by making a little Christmas drink. So if anyone likes coffee or peppermint, I think this is gonna be fantastic. You guys know I love my Starbucks, so I'm basically trying to create a version of this. We're gonna make a peppermint mocha. So when I was looking on their site for things to buy, to make sure they had the ingredients, I found that they carried a peppermint hot chocolate by Absolute. I think it's called Absolute chocolate, actually. Oh, that smells so good. It smells exactly like After 8 Mints. Wow, and it's literally like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's literally like shavings of chocolate. I'll try and hide my face. Instead of like powder. Well, at least that's what it looks like. Cool, okay. So let's get started. And then add it to that, they actually have, which I didn't know, Spring Valley cold brew. Okay, so I wanna make an iced peppermint mocha just because it's gonna taste a lot better because it's hot outside. So I'm gonna add a little bit of milk to make it a little bit creamy. Let's do a little more. And then add some ice. Stir it up and let's see. That is really good. You have to try that out. This is the one thing I cannot get used to, is the fact that it gets Christmas time and it gets hot here, like your guys' summer. Whereas like Christmas to me is like get all the cozy blankets and everything. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's been what, third Christmas here and still not used to it. So the first thing we're gonna make is cracker candy. Sometimes people call it Christmas crack as well. But to me, it's not Christmas unless you have this. I don't know what it is, but every Christmas, this is what we have. It's the super sweet thing, but it's my favorite. It is my must-have at Christmas time. So you're gonna take a cup of butter with a cup of brown sugar, and you're gonna melt that together on the stove until it comes to a boil, about 3 to 5 minutes. You're gonna line your baking sheet with the soda crackers. Once that comes to a boil, you're gonna lay it over your soda crackers. I use the salted top ones because I like the fact that it has a little bit of a salt to it to make it kind of sweet and salty.
I prefer that too.
Don't worry about the caramel covering every cracker because once you put it in the oven, it'll be fine. You're gonna put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 5 minutes and it's gonna start boiling. Once the 5 minutes is up, you'll take it out, put the chocolate chips over top. Some people pre-melt the chocolate chips. I don't find that you need to. Wait for them to melt a little bit and then spread it across. Once it's all spread evenly, you're gonna stick it into the freezer until it's frozen. So it's kind of part of the reason why it's called Christmas crack. You just kind of crack it all up. If you really want to be precise, you can use a knife and do it that way. And I forgot to mention you can actually sprinkle things on top. Apparently this wasn't the best one I've ever made because I realized a few things. Forgot the vanilla. Realized that my pan is slightly tilted, so all the caramel went on half the side of it. The other side still has some, but like not nearly as much. And basically to store it, I keep it in the freezer, but you can just keep it in the fridge because I will not eat all of this. If I do, my husband may get mad at me.
Yes.
But it's really good. So this is an all-time like have to have for me. If you try it out, let me know what you think of it.
A few moments later.
We are back. I would love to say it's the same evening, but it's not, and it's a few days later. Anyways, we're going to do a shortbread cookie. And yes, I understand I look like Christmas right now. I wasn't red and green, and then as I was making another peppermint mocha, I spilled it all down in front of me. So the universe made me dress up as Christmas. We'll leave it as that. Once again, check out Green Spoon. They're absolutely fantastic. And let's get started. Okay, so now for the part that you've been waiting for, the giveaway. So it's gonna be over on Instagram. So I'm gonna have this post right here. I want you to go like that post. You're going to follow myself and Green Spoon, tag a friend or two, and you're gonna comment on it saying, what is your favorite category from Green Spoon and why? So personally, my favorite right now is the Christmas category because I love everything holidays, I love everything Christmas, so I can just click that and see all the new stuff that are coming in for gifts, whether it's food. I'm going to be picking 5 of you, not just one, 5 of you to win a 2,000 cash voucher for your next order on Green Spoon. If you win this, you're gonna look for a DM from myself only, okay? And it's gonna have a voucher code. I'm not gonna be asking for money or anything like that. There's a lot of scams going around these days, so from my account only. Now let's start baking.
I'm on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside.
If you're used to baking a lot, you'll understand what I mean, but I think I definitely need a new blender. It's got that smell coming out of it, and it's barely got the power. So I guess we're gonna need one of those soon.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we
So to be honest, it's supposed to have a cherry on top, like a candied cherry, but I don't have any. So I'm actually gonna whip up a little bit of icing and put just like a couple dollops of icing on top. Why not? I got some food coloring, we can do red and green. Yeah. I also had to call my mom halfway through because I was pretty sure that I was baking them wrong. But anyway, she said they're fine. And the big thing here is that altitude is very different when baking. So you have to go a lot by look, and it's only my second time ever baking them. So I was like, Mom, how do these look? Anyway, so we're gonna start with some icing and put the best on top.
Come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
So they're definitely not my mom's. A little different with icing on top. Really good though. And yes, don't come at me. I just wanted to pipe something on them, but I didn't know what to pipe, and I only had a couple of the, what are they called? Icing metal tips, there you go. So you know what? Just have fun with it. That's all I did. They're not pretty to look at, but they taste pretty good.